When I was 11 years old, we had recently moved from Orlando to Cedartown, Georgia. I remember walking to school as I did most of the time. After several turns, I noticed a dark green car must have been following me because it was just there behind me. I really don't think much about it until it slows down to keep pace with me. I start to get a little scared, so I went into the closest house to me and knocked on the door. I told the woman that answered that I think there's a car following me. She told me to wait and she would have her son walk me the rest of the way. As the green car with a woman driving slowly went past me, she looked right at me through the windshield and I had the feeling of dread and utter terror pass through me. As the years went by, I had forgotten about it until I was in my early 20s and I was reading a true crime book. When I got to this section that had pictured the same feeling of utter terror pass through me, when I seen a picture of that face behind the windshield and right next to it the same green car. The woman driving the car that day was Judith Ann Neely. This story happened quite a while ago and it happened to my sister. For context, I'm going to guess that she was late teens, maybe early 20s when this took place. She likes to go on walks to the nearby park and to the swings late at night, as typically no one is there. One night she went to the park and started to swing. Not too long after she arrived, another person walked up and sat on the swing next to her. This guy was much larger than she is, she's quite small, and was carrying a giant stick. He started to talk to my sister and she was getting bad vibes. She is a proud lesbian woman and has a lesbian flag patch on her jacket. This guy started to make homophobic and misogynistic comments. She wanted to get out of there ASAP but didn't want to just get up and leave in case he started to follow. She texted me asking me to call her, and when I did, she made up a story of an emergency happening at home. She got up and left while still on the phone and looked back after she climbed the flight of stairs that exited the park. And what she saw was chilling. As she looked back, she saw 3 other large men emerge from the woods, all carrying giant sticks. She turned the few-minute walk to our house into 30 seconds. I don't want to imagine what would have happened if she didn't get out of there. She took a bit of a hiatus of going to that park late at night.